reflections creating on the walls of past. A video of my recollections, magic pictures show broadcast. I'd watch your strange reflections in your mirror movie universe. Your cinema perfection, but you always play back in reverse. Always play back in reverse. There's nowhere, there's nowhere. Drifting in the radio waves, we'll meet again. This is not how we end. Drifting in the radio waves, we'll meet again. I would be your ghost transmission, beaming through the silent night. Tragic on your television, filmed in purple, black and white. Filmed in purple, black and white. There's nowhere, there's no end. Drifting in the radio waves, we'll meet again. This is not how we end. Drifting in the radio waves, we'll meet again. An old enigma from the phonograph. A cryptogram recording of this song will be our epitaph. It goes like this. There's nowhere, there's no end. Drifting in the radio waves, we'll meet again. This is not how we end. Drifting in the radio waves, we'll meet again. We'll meet again.
Gotta put my anti-spoilers shield up for this. The game I really don't want spoilers for. Alright, I've gotta remember I'm in the upper right corner. Up. I'm doing alright. It's pretty comfy around here this week. Mild temperatures. Nice. Maybe I'll have some energy for I'll have good energy for stream this weekend. Yeah, I keep waking up like half an hour before my alarm. Is the game gonna start? It was just taking a long time. I guess it didn't start when I did it from the menu. Is this the puzzle roguelike? It is. That's basically the only thing that I know about it, is that it is a puzzle roguelike. Well, you don't play games on your Raj. What do you mean? You only play Valorant. Remember when what game was it Major didn't watch? What game was it Major didn't watch? Was it Metal Gear? How many games did Major come in here and say he was gonna play someday and couldn't watch? Major is stuck in Dota jail. Well, so was I until I wasn't. You just stop queuing for Dota 2 or whatever shitty online game you play. That's Shrimple. Yeah. Anyway, while you're here, Aniraj, I wanna vent for like 5 seconds. You would not believe how hard it is to work on any product that has any amount of history. Because we support so many damn legacy products.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones.
There's no escaping it. Anything with like 10 years of product history, we just still support it.
Title and interest
And we grandfather people in so their contract doesn't change.
which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision.
Oh, well, in my case, I can go see that customers are still getting billed on. Yeah, they're still using whatever. But
of my 45-room estate.
It fucking sucks not being able to like do end-to-end validation because you don't have like a backdoor. Right, so it's like if we intentionally obfuscate or make it impossible to use the product in a certain way, but we still support it.
Cover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March,
1993, that was forever ago.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
It's almost 40 years ago. The fuck? Yeah, I was there. I was alive in 2008. I mean, yeah. I think his sister's gonna be 18. So right off the bat, I note that I lost a counter for turning around to explore. Literally -1 footsteps. If you want to see what my mouse sensitivity is normally at, this is pretty accurate. Like base mouse sensitivity for me. Barely moving my hand, like moving my fingers. There's a sprint button. Shift is stroll. Oh, it's a toggle, not a hold. Yeah, he's been stuck there ever since I've known him. So we have a locked gate. Some plants. Plant the plants. The podcast was funny because it was so easy to bait them both into just saying random shit for long periods of time. Hmm. Mysterious. But yeah, I genuinely. Well, okay. A lot of games that are in this genre are like what we'd call like walking simulators, sometimes derisively, sometimes not, you know. Game certainly does appear to feature a lot of walking, you could say. High campsite? Alright, Mitesh puzzles. First thing we found. A locked. Is this an orchard? Apple orchard? Doesn't seem like it seems like they really want me to go inside the mansion, which is the main feature of the game on my first run through. Really seems like they're not making it that easy to explore the rest of the game. Like they want me to interact with this mansion for some reason. Oh, we're out of steps. That should be an achievement for running out of steps before going in the mansion. Well, there doesn't appear to be anything very interesting to do outside right now. Maybe in the future. We got some little bird carvings. We got an umbrella and a cane. 2 canes. 2 canes, alright. Waiting for maids. Yeah, Umi Neko reference, surely. Oh. Really? Shocker. Alright, we are... Okay, that's fair. To say, if he said to stop spoilers, then I'm gonna start roasting him like 6 months from now. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I guess I'm stuck. +1 closet. You know what? I'm feeling good. This really is a roguelike, huh? Well. Some of my favorite games in other styles turned out to be kind of roguelike in some ways, and I ended up liking them where I didn't expect. Yeah, I would kind of consider Gnosia roguelike, right? And that game's like awesome. You mean Echo roguelike? I mean, it kind of is, right? In some ways. Alright, so from what I understand, this is a game where, again, you kind of need to... Why did that happen? XD. Not used to having the arms raised on this chair. I think I only raise them when I'm playing games where I use a mouse. But yeah, so Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make myself notes. New game, billiard room. You don't. Pulls of cards. Play Yeah, sorry, it's doing the funny thing where the monitor goes off. Hold on a second. Try this. See if that's any better. Got a sheep box, I think. Yeah, I have a. Look at this here. It does say 57188. Else to see here? Bed. Oh, this is a nautical themed room. I have a feeling that there's probably some rule to what rooms can generate on what tiles. Right? Like, for example, I imagine a window can't generate, like, you know, in the middle of the room here. Like, I imagine if once I go forward, I wouldn't be able to generate this exact room. Probably some logic to it. Once you're good at the game, you can sort of get a chance to get the rooms you want, right? I think we need a hallway so we can go get more rooms, right? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. I have a key card but no physical keys. I have a money item right now. What does this do? Like, I generated. Oh. I see. It's an illogical door, so it blocks it off. It doesn't make a door here, but I can still get the items. Oh boy. Alright. New page here. Well, the problem with just writing down these clues in Twitch chat is that I don't know when this clue is going to be relevant. Right? Well, I'm writing it down, which also helps me remember it. If you want to write it down, you can. Like, I'm not gonna stop you, but I doubt that I'll be able to solve this puzzle today. You know, I'm not expecting that we're gonna run into a puzzle that says what's on the supermarket shopping list today necessarily. Packing stuff, some boxes. painting. Interesting tile here. Now this one I can get 2 doors basically. This would basically end my run. How long is this game? It depends. So your goal is to reach room 46. I think there's a room 47 that people treat as like a 100% type thing. So I don't know. This is... okay, so that's June 15th. 83. Then died. Anything in the bathroom? And? Something I can interact with? I don't know what this puzzle piece means. I want to see what it is. Alright. Parlor. This might have some puzzle clues. Okay, so it's 3 boxes of different colors. Always at least 1 box only true. Always at least 1 box only false. Am I winning? I have yet to be asked to win or lose in this game. And only 1 box has... Okay. Wind-up key. Okay. Yeah, this game is kind of a roguelike, so I'm writing it down anyway, because who who knows if it'll come up in another area. Alright. This statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. These are both true. If one of these were considered false, they're both true. So this one can only be false, so it should be the blue box. I'm rich. This is the only thing I can do. Why are there so many angled rooms? I keep getting the ones that turn you to the right. Some of these rooms feel like unironic filler rooms for now. Some of them are giving me hints. Some of them are giving me things. Yeah, so see, what I'm getting from this is not just all this stuff. I'm getting like information, right? I don't even know what good the information does me. I don't have any particular challenge to solve with it. But supposedly the goal is to get room 46, and I think room 47 is a secret. But yes, this is like you win the game. You find room 46. Also, I thought this had the one exit for me, right? Anything else to see? Very beautiful rustic wood fireplace. That looks like something I could interact with. It's hard to tell. I don't know if I'm supposed to like remember things that look interactable but aren't right now. Cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Ah. Alright, we got a lot in this lab, I guess. Yeah, so I have no power, so even if I wanted to solve this, I can't interact with this puzzle. Oh boy. I feel like this has to be a screenshot it, right? Well, I'm not sure I need this for another room. It feels like this goes to this somehow, maybe. There's 10 levers and 12 numbers. 12 elements and 10 numbers. I don't think this is worth writing down. But that's just math. Upside down for whatever reason. Do I know what this is? This? Or all these elements? Because I doubt. Oh, I don't take, or I never took a high. I've never seen any element that was composed of, any molecule that was composed of 12 elements like this. I do not recognize this. I'm going to assume that if it's relevant, the game will give me a chart for this and not just assume I know organic chemistry. I don't know why you would want to spread dirt on the driveway. Alright, that one's, okay. So I guess I can turn that off if it becomes harmful somehow, for whatever reason. Whatever experiment I turn on, I can turn back off. Damn. I guess I'll write it down, sure. Kimberly from I think more if turbine tests. It's hard to play games like this because there's just so much shit you don't know at the start. It's overwhelming, right? I don't know how to read this. Like, this looks like the normal. This is just the normal. That's the freezing point. Oh. I don't know what good this does me. I'll take a screenshot of this one. I'd rather take notes than screenshots, but for things like these diagrams, I'm kind of like, Surely it'll be relevant at some point. It isn't a horror game. I mean, maybe it is. It is for some people, right? Like for Mitesh, the horror game. It has puzzles in it. An Evil 5 now. Yeah, you know, I hadn't really... Utility closet. Breaker box. I have a key card. Ah. Rom-com. So I have seen this tree. I walked around outside here. I was hoping that it might contain the passcode because is a thing I might need, right? Oh, who's this guy? He got photoshopped out, damn. +1 key. Is there a difference between the two Apple pictures? Not sure what this means. AIDS. Is this how they enlarge it? I guess. Her hand is budged. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if I'm meant to read anything from that or not. Interesting. Yeah, so like going back to the roguelike angle, right? I'm pretty sure if I when I picked this room, it was technically a blind choice, right? Okay, so The interesting thing about this is he's taking the photo from the bathroom, right? So that's maybe worth noting. Not sure why. Maybe I can get a camera. I mean, I can't take one of these cameras, looks like, but maybe I could. If I had a camera, that's what I would do, is I would go try taking the picture in the same place he did it. So far, I haven't really seen, like, there's roguelike mechanic items you can pick up, but there's no, like, use this item type items, right? I don't have a gem requirement. I don't actually have a choice, eh? Damn. Text. +1 gem. Interesting stained glass art. They're like fucking Dust Force characters. It's like the maids and the janitors are the saints. Okay. Earth. Use a key, get a key. The clap. Infinite key glitch. Greetings from Reddington. Sure. If I look here... Okay, it's bedroom and guest bedroom. They're two different bedrooms on the thing. Okay. Wearing a moon necklace. New game. Yeah, it is a new game. Giant ampersand. Now that's art. Oh, little hamster. Can't interact with it, but it's here. He's like a kid's room of sorts, maybe? Damn, okay, bro hates his brother. This is what, bunk room? This is Simon's older brother. Very nice. Appear to be too much to interact with here either. I don't know if I'm going too fast or too slow, to be honest. Ah, I see, I see. I can only go here, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, that's exactly what it sounded like. Safe code? Did we see a safe? See, I don't know. I don't even know if this code is like the same next time or not. Looks like they're playing some sort of notepad writing game. They're playing blueprints in here. Crazy. Bonka. Running out. Day 12 to day 16? Hmm. Alright. Sure. So... Commissary has poster with scratched out. No password. Ask for is Babbage. Now, Charles Babbage was one of the people who invented one of the first computers. So this might be like a clue and not like a person's name you gotta remember. What good would a salt shaker do me? Yeah, I need gems, right? Can't play the arcade game. Okay, 20 and 21. Now, I will say, the game has to date given me, like, I understand that probably the next run I do is going to be day 2, right? But, like, who gives a shit, right? Like, what if I don't run into this room on day 20 or 21? What then? I mean, like, yeah, it'd be good if I could. Hmm. Alright, it appears I am out of places I can go, maybe. I should have bought the sledgehammer. I don't know what that does. It sounds like it might, into places. But yeah, it's kind of hard to say what I should be doing anymore. -1. Happens if I go into the chapel with 0 coins. Guess let's test it. Nothing. Okay. Well, that's better than losing immediately, which is what they could do. Hmm. I could try Mrs. Babbage. Okay. I don't think it's just Babbage's name. Do I have any buttons I don't know about here? Use item, special item. Here's not. Hey, well, unless I'm wrong, this is the end of day 1, I think. I feel like I didn't solve any puzzles on this run. Well, I solved the one puzzle, right? I solved the box puzzle. So our question is going to be, I'm not sure if the text, like what I want to do is I want to go and see if like the items placed there are the same or not. I think this would be a door if I built a room that went to the outside, probably. And what that might tell me actually is that maybe if I build a room that goes outside here on the right side, then I can actually go over here. chance. This doesn't go anywhere I can see. Very mysterious. Three items found. Alright, well... Hmm... Alright, this will be an easy one to check here. Seems the same, right? All the rooms seem the same so far. As the first time. This is false. This is false. This one could be true. Yeah, the rewards are randomized, and you know I can see a new room that I didn't see before, right? I don't think we saw this room last time. Friendly backseating from the game. Try secret passage. Interesting. Interesting. I can kind of understand the geometry puzzles of, hey, how do I, how do I make a path to the end of the mansion type thing, right? I understand that. What I don't understand is how, like, what I'm supposed to tell from this, like, what's my knowledge I'm getting from this, right? I assume it's meant to be the blazon be like, is this a reference? Like, you can see right now what the game's actually giving me mostly is it's giving me, like, dead-end rooms and, giving me dead-end rooms a lot. Wow, epic Sekimea reference. Real Sekimea fans know what happens when you leave a cup of water lying out. Appears the water isn't turned on. That's interesting. They're both the same pamphlet, okay. This is the first room I visited that had a cutscene attached to it. Full music. Alright. I guess this one I might need to take a lot of notes for this room. I think this is the same notice. Commissary. Alright, so key card more likely at higher rank. Same fifth lock. Doors. Makes sense. I kind of had already noticed that, at least on the locked doors part. Wait, what? Alright, blue memos equals true. Red equals lie. Uh-oh. I gotta go back. Alright, so this means the antechamber is locked and access levers are required. Okay. Anything to notice on these security cameras? I don't think I've seen most of these rooms. Yeah, I don't recognize this. I don't recognize... Maybe I recognize this. That looks like a library. So I think I just made it easier for me because I don't need lose half your steps. That doesn't seem worth it. Well then. That's really unlucky. This broken lever. Not gonna write that down because I think the item spawns are random. Locked door, great. Well, +1 legendary broken lever. And if this door is locked, then I'm screwed, GG. They seem like the same rooms every time. Car keys. Damn it. What do I do with car keys? What do I do with any of this shit? I guess I can go back to the cloister. I just wish I knew how to make progress. I have a feeling that if I knew how to make progress, I would know, like, too much about the game. I feel like if you know how to make progress at this point, you've gotten the game spoiled for you. Inspect documents more closely. Why would I want this, dude? I have a bad feeling about this one. Why would I need this? I don't like that this is a thing I might need. I can get a key. Well, I can make +1 progress now because I have the key and I have a gem too. So I guess I kind of sold by not exploring all the lower rank rooms. Yeah, so it's GG if I don't redraw here and get something that lets me progress. Oh, that's what Salt Shaker does, okay. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, I don't think there's... I have to go back to the entrance hall, which is kind of just admitting defeat at this point. So I think from playing this, my intuition right now is that, you're kind of throwing by not getting the free items at the beginning of the room, the mansion layout, the easier ranks, and then you want to amass keys, try to go deeper, I guess. That's what I feel like. That's how I feel like you're supposed to play this. Alright, I can see precisely one more room. Hmm. Okay, there is permanent progression. I just wanted to check. I don't know. I wanted to know if I'm only getting knowledge checkpoints or not. Alright, this one is a lie. If I remember correctly, then... This box is definitely a lie, so one of these two boxes is true. These could both be true. Clap. I haven't seen this yet. I kind of feel like taking it as maybe throwing for progression, but I want to see what it is that it's come up at all. This is a puzzle to even figure out how to use the telescope, I feel like. But hey. Hello, Mitesh. I didn't think I would see you this late. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to interact with this or not. Oh, now I've blocked myself in completely. Very helpful. Oh, wait, I could have rotated it multiple ways this whole time. Let's see. Looking at the UI closely enough, that's on me. Okay, well, I should be able to just point this thing out the... Yeah, there we go. Alright. That's consistent with what I see in here. Currencies are blocked by cam. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I've been in here yet. The Red Prince. Okay. Interesting. That this is similar to the name of the game. Well, earlier I found a memo that said, I found a note that said blue memos are true and red are lies. So it's interesting. Nursery. Interesting that there's a Red Prince book. I'm unable to infer any significance about the narrative at large from simply this book. Like I can draw any conclusions. Alright. Onward we go. Okay, well that's GG if I take it. So is this, so I have to take this. Make the rank up. Yeah, so the contents of the memos aren't changing. It's probably still good to write them down, but if we had to, we can go get any of them back, I think. This is just straight up better. Did you miss something good? I found the security room. But I think right after you left. Where you can see Mitesh's hidden Steam game history. Boiler room. We can turn on the boiler room. Seems pretty good, n'est-ce pas? What history indeed. Surely he hasn't said Dota 2 back to private on his Steam after being called out once for it before. Now, this is just straight up a missed puzzle, but I dig it. Well, this is an actual puzzle, at least. Now, do I feel like I can just solve it straight up? Maybe, maybe not. But it's like not requiring me to interact with roguelike elements in order to solve it. Is nice. This is something I can just logic for, right? I feel like setting this up is part of how you would solve the puzzle, right? Probably you want both pipes flowing up to here, and you want to be able to walk up here. Actually, it's 3. One back there, I think. Yeah. You want 3 pipes flowing up here, and that would get you access to whatever's in here. Yeah, there is no jump button. Yeah, you can see here, alright, one thing is flowing in, the third one. Or, alternatively, it actually opens the door, which I guess we only needed one place for this. Double. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay. So that's been... Okay, well, never mind. It hasn't been turned on. So that's the setting that gets me with the bridge turned on. I can walk across here. And 2 out of the 3 are flowing in right now, which this would be the 4th to the 3rd. Okay. Puzzle solved. So what does that do for me? Power is now going this direction, question mark? I'm facing... Like, I don't know what I would check for this, right? I could check, does this have power? Like, this room already has power. If you go this way, okay, there's power that goes this way. And this way, actually. Although I don't think there's anything that needs power. So I guess I powered the west wing, probably, by doing this. Good luck with this game. Are you saying that because it kicked your ass, or because it's just there's just a lot in it? Very dense, sometimes obtuse. Well, I played pretty recently. I played Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which was like not really a roguelike like this is, but does have pretty obtuse sections to it. Okay, I'll take that, whatever. It didn't cost me anything. Wait a second. Oh, I just realized, man. Wait a second. Fuck this game. I just realized probably the whole mention, like, I haven't been paying attention to the color of the flavor tips. Okay, well, good to know, I guess. Good to know. Doors in the West Wing probably are not more likely to be locked, actually. Yeah, but I want to save the keys for higher rank rooms in theory, right? This would just get me to rank 6 immediately. I don't know if I want that or not yet. Money is, like, situationally useful. Let's see items in here. Anyway, I'm playing this game hoping for a challenge. For the most part, I'm hoping for an interesting challenge. Yeah, bro, haven't you ever gone to church? Yeah, you gotta pay your tithe. Insane. How does he do it? Actually kind of useful, not gonna lie. Worked out this way. Oh, check. That seems really useful if you want to try to find a specific thing. Like if you know what you're looking for, but you don't always have the item you need to do the thing you're trying to do. Seems very situationally useful, right? Yeah, so this is a roguelike. Like, the mansion's gonna reset. Here, I'll show you. These are the two layouts I've played with. Basically, both of these I ran out of keys. But yeah, the issue is, right, this presupposes the idea that you, this presupposes the idea that you know you need the shovel for something, right? Like, if I was like, oh yeah, I need a shovel in this early rank room and I don't know if I'll get it next time, then yeah, I might want to do this. But who the fuck knows, right? I do not know what these do. I don't know if keycard entry system helps or not. I think this was a keycard room, right? Yeah, so I got this one for free. Without being able to tell if that did something for me. I'm wasting steps, but that's where I want to go. Unfortunately, I'm hard locked on going to the east side. Apparently is where there are actually more locked doors. So it may be GG now. One's new at least. Yeah, you can see basically, I'm sure eventually you need all of these. But like the rarer ones require gems. There's rare ones that require gems. There's just a lot, so you probably have to play a long time. I do not see a 26 here. Damn it. I'm not sure how to interpret this one, because they said there's a times, right? I think the next one is times. You go down this list. Or is this just another minus? Oh, it's just another minus, okay. I'm gonna... I should get infinite tries at this. So... blue is base. Say yellow... equals... number... to... subtract... I forget the technical term for this. Probably, this one's probably the multiplication. It's either 12 or 3. 3 isn't on here. Oh shit. Alright, pink equals... Uh-oh, I realize what this is. This isn't a list of, like, operations the puzzle appears in. The color combination is for that. What this is order of operations, probably. This is telling you add 9, subtract 7, you multiply 10. Easy fucking clap. What was what picture? Sorry. The ones over here. I have yet to uncover any significance of any pictures on the wall. They're pretty to look at. Not much else. Might as well take the steps. Yeah, so see, I already had the hint for you don't actually play darts. Okay, interesting that the magnifying glass was here in this guest bedroom again. I'm gonna write down that I found the magnifying glass. I don't remember where I found the shovel. We'll see if this is a common thing or not. It might be like it has a chance of dropping here, but this is twice in a row it has. Now, what you do with this item, I couldn't tell you. Like, genuinely, it seems completely useless right now. I'm sure it's not, but I don't have a use for it yet. Show you what it does in the UI. Doors. Insane, alright? So, like, this feels like a good run, quote unquote, right? Now, I will say, it says I haven't collected these items yet. I don't actually know where the fuck they are. For them saying that. Apparently I'm missing item checks, like when I go and look around. I must just not know where all the items are in any given room. know, I can always fuck around and try to find more shit. I like the audio design of this game a lot. Okay, so maybe lesson learned, I need to... I don't know why you decided to stay up either. Maybe it was running off all the adrenaline from the Fire Emblem Direct, Kappa. I've kind of boxed myself in. I might just hit a dead end. Oh, I've kind of boxed myself in. I might just hit a dead end. One character with a gun. Same fucking note. Great Hall, 7 locked doors? What good does that do me? Actually, the only one that's useful I can think of. "999" reference, true. Alright, well, I think that's my run, unless this goes... Damn it. What a way to lose your run, am I right? But 7, not 9. I mean... Yeah, that's what I said. A bunch of places where there's, like, multiple locked doors at once in 999. That's what I thought you were referencing. To be completely honest. Hard to read the number from your TV. I see. I did that darts puzzle for what? Yeah, but what were the 2 keys for? Apparently I needed 7 keys, you know? 2 keys just won't cut it in this economy. Oh, okay. That's what those look like. Alright, alright, alright. Good shit. Yeah, so I guess I could have made a coat check if I'd known this run was going to fizzle out. Probably a smart player who's already played the game knew my run was going to fizzle out based on what I'd already done, but I don't know the rules yet. Oh yeah, I mean, why would it cost you an entire room if it was something you could do easily? 1 upgrade disc. Was that there before? Hold on. That wasn't there when that wasn't there before, right? Could I maybe... Where would this have been? The pantry or Great Hall? I don't know if it shows if you have the room locked or not. Upgrade disc sounds really nice. That sounds like a permanent upgrade, which would be exactly what I want, so I can stop getting lost all the time and start telling the game what to do instead. It might be that it shows it because I made this room, but, you know, obviously it's behind one of these locked doors. I need a master key. We need more Umineko references. Yeah, what I'm really looking for right now is I'm looking for, like, some sign that I've understood something that the game was expecting from me, right? Like some obvious sign of permanent progress. Be it, oh, this one had the magnifying glass now. I mean, yes, but again, right? Like, I want to point out this is a roguelike where I'm on run 4 and have yet to make any permanent upgrades except for knowledge. Okay, this one is categorically false. This one has to also be false. So this one is true. Means this one is true, which means this one has gems. It's just a simple logic puzzle. Can't tell. Secret Passage feels kind of OP. Like, it feels like if you know what you're looking for, getting that's really OP. I feel like I need to, like, paranoid check everything. Alright, this feels like a good start, question mark. Don't really know. trying to just get as many keys and shit as possible. No trunk here this time, but there is a key. Not getting shapes that progress me. Why so many rooms? That's the whole puzzle, my guy. I missed a broken lever. I kind of wish that the items stood out a little bit more. Or like they showed on the mini-map or something. No, I don't really know. Well, not if you know where the items spawn, but like for now it's just kind of pixel hunty, right? Alright, well, we're gonna get a very big question. Huh. Alright, this is interesting stuff here. Right. Pairings of the major. That's an interesting noun to use there. Right. Red, black, red, red, red. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Okay, well I have access to a terminal on this run, so that's good. Antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so I suspect this is just based off of like pure like game design, right? But there's 9 rooms, right? 9 rows times 5 is 45, and I'm trying to get to room 46. So very probably what I'm looking for here is I can, even if I get to here, probably I don't win unless I've like flipped the lever on the west and east side, and probably there's a room that only spawns on the west or east side that you have to get. You have to get them both in the same run or something. Probably like one of the things you're trying to do. How you would develop that knowledge, I'm not sure, but like that's the way you would make it a puzzle that the player can actually solve, right? Ah, any password knowers? I know who knows the password, but I haven't found where they I haven't found how to find it from them yet. Forward yard, that's kind of funny. I don't know if these are mutually exclusive. Like, it randomly picked one that I might randomly get, and I don't know if this is going to be permanent or not. All of these I assume are beneficial. This one's the least obviously beneficial because I haven't ever found anything from a dig spot yet because I've only dug one spot. This seems really situationally useful, right? Like if you get this, then you get 2 forward paths that I do also keep running out of gems. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I think probably what you do is you need to find like the maid's quarters or something. Would be my guess. I don't have anything like that currently, but I imagine they mentioned something like a maid's quarters somewhere. So I suspect that if I go there, I can find the password to the terminal. Alright. Keep brain on for 30 more minutes. Surely. Alright. Let's see if the safe code is the same every time. It appears not. So I found a conference room somewhere. here. There's a conference room, which is apparently unusual. And if you find that, I guess you get the code to the safe for this day. XD. Your desire sensor? I don't know what that is, so you can't be caught. I don't even know what that means. Is that a gacha game mechanic? Did I really make it all into dead ends? Fuck. Okay, this one's a lie too. How'd this one end up so bad, bro? I guess I took too many dead-end rooms. I don't know if the algorithm for giving you, I don't know if the algorithm for giving you that shit is, oh. I also never played MMOs. Is there nothing else to do besides go look for the broken lever? Try and find +1 item spawn location. I think for now I like my runs are kind of based on RNG to an extent. Hey, one new room. It was progress, at least. I guess we can do one more run here. Like, every time the game has presented me with something that's literally just a puzzle you can solve, I've solved it. The thing I'm not solving is, like, the big picture roguelike puzzle. Right? But it's like super unclear how to make progress on that. Like, outside of finding new rooms, I have really no metric for success so far. So I'm sure, like, yeah, you're basically... You know, playing these rooms, these base rooms over and over again. The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. Gems are in the white box. Okay, let's evaluate. One of these has to be false. If this one is false, then this one is false. So then this one would also be false. Right? Gems are not in the white. If the gems are in the white box is false, then this has to be false. And this has to be false. If this one is false, then nothing really happens. Except this has to also be false, which means this one is true. If this one is false, then you can't really infer anything. If this one is false and the statement on the white box is false, which is a contradiction, because this one has white and this one... One of these days I'm gonna actually mess one of these up, but... In case you ever wondered, yes, I am just like this. This is just how I am. I don't have any money. Like, what? Oh yeah, code check is a dead end. I don't want to put a dead end in the middle of the middle room like this. Brother, what the fuck is this? It gave me 2 right turns. Literally impossible. I feel like I'm supposed to have, maybe I'm supposed to have noticed something by now. Like, for example, the frequency of, like, there's a certain number of common right turns and left turns, and essentially that I was just gambling on them. Like, I get a lot of these T rooms, I get a lot of these left turn and right turn simple rooms early on. Like, probably the probability was really bad for me right there. That's probably what it is probably like a probability check. Or do you understand the probability of doing this? That's what it's gotta be, right? You can get a new room. It's a really quick run. Actually, can I not still get a secret passage? I'm not sure. So I think lab might tend to appear on the east wing. There's a lot in here. Actually, I'm curious. This is the same, right? Looks the same as the last time. But yeah, like, I understand how you would do this. I haven't had the opportunity yet. Probably what you should do is you should, like, progress West Wing, and then if you get the boiler room, you set it to the East Wing, and then you come over here and try and get laboratory. That would make some amount of sense. Well, I'm viewing this all from the lens of there has to be, like, a logical way to figure out how to do all these different things you could do, right? Like, what else is there? These outdoor areas. Orchard over here. How many digits was this again? Hey, you know what? I might as well try it. What did I say it was? 9083. Yeah. I'm guessing this might be like a date or something. Oh, the tree is cut down now. Yeah, so the dark room is probably the hint to this, I would assume. but the problem is that I think this is like he carved a heart into the tree with his wife, and he wanted pictures of it, and maybe the padlock is like their anniversary or her birthday or something. I don't know that I have either of those pieces of information. A great run. I guess fake last one. Somehow my literal first run of the game was better than this. First run is always the best run. Yeah, it is if you don't practice. Okay, that's really good. You know what? I'm gonna say it, actually. We gotta look at this for a second, okay? Dust Force level, kind of a Dust Force level, Dust Force level, Dust Force hub, Dust Force level, Dust Force level, Dust Force level, Dust Force level. I feel like I went crazy here. For activating my agent codes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, look at that. 5 of 5. Blueprints OST maps, I don't fucking know, man. Where's the anything maps, huh? I feel like people who don't make maps shouldn't be allowed to ask where the anything maps are. You know, I have the third most maps submitted to Atlas this year. It's ridiculous. I don't even like do proper decoration and shit. Hmm. Can't seem to ever pass it up. I mean, it's, daily blueprints. I know it says a roguelike. I think there is some, like, replayability elements to this. I had at least one video in my recommended of people playing bingo blueprints, which I could see working just because it's kind of a random game in the first place. Link book. Oh shit, wait, hold on a second. Um. What do I want? Fuck. Caleb. Hmm. And I'm gonna go with that. Reddington, I think, is where the woman was from. This is a new room. I want this one because it's a new. I know it's a bad one to take, but for progressing, but there are 12 major keys. Hey, nobody told me whether green ones are true or not. Okay, let me write this. Alright, that's this, and then this is servants' quarters. Maybe a good name for a new Dust Force level. Oh, okay, so he gave his lake house to his loyal servant of all these years. Very nice, very nice. Anything else in here? There's servant bells for each of these. There's +1 knowledge. I guess you get keys. Alright, that's it. Okay, well we got new rooms. Positive run, and we have keys. Surely this is a good run where we can actually do things. Unlimited keys. I mean, there's a room that literally has... Wait. Iga reference. Alright, time for another one. The other two boxes are true. other two boxes are blue. This one's false. This one just is false by definition. This one cannot be true because that would make this one true. This one is false, so it doesn't matter. So this one is the true one. Okay. Six of six. Imagine losing to basic logic puzzles. I think these are permanent upgrades. Or they're just things that have a chance to happen. I'm not sure. Regardless, I can't... I can't make a shortcut back there, so let's go back there now and see if we have some chests or not. Dude, I'm rich. Holy money. I have rerolls too. Dang. Surely that makes this a good run, right? Like, surely this is the sort of thing you need to should happen. Archives, that's just another Dust Force level, bro. Come on. You're killing me here. Like, both these games feature rooms named after mansions or something, named after things you'd see in a mansion. I'm gonna screenshot these for now. There's a lot to write down. I feel like all of this is actually relevant. So Mary is the Baron's niece. Is this my mother? My player character's mother, maybe? Feels like very important to the overall mystery of the game, but completely baffles me how I would use it to make progress in unlocking new rooms in the mansion. As always, everything that seems relevant is like, oh yeah, probably I need to know what this means like 10 hours from now. You know, every damn time. Indeed. And I'm rich. Alright, see, she wrote this book. Marion Marigold person. If only I'd checked a shovel, I could have gotten who knows fucking what. I don't have the car keys this run. I assume if you have the car keys, you can interact with the car, maybe. Okay, so this is the first time I've heard the name Kristoff, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken. That's it? That's all you get is just 3 keys? Well, I'm assuming you can do something here if you have the car keys, but I don't. Surely a gem requirement is good, right? It was a dead end. Imagine if it hadn't been. Unfortunately, this also means I can't turn the power back. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe we can actually do something this run at least. Whoa, okay, hold on. It seems like maybe this, I forget what their name was. Seems like they were up to no good though, right? This seems like maybe they were using the car to like drop off some shady shit. Pissed off. I don't know if they're taking stuff from here. I don't have anything else, do I? Oh, I have 2 rooms in the entrance hall. I guess conceivably I could roll something. I don't know what. I guess it can't hurt to go check, huh? Oh, I can use the upgrade disc too. That was actually something I wanted to check. Again, no idea if these are permanent, if I'm like picking stuff that kind of suck or not. Am I crazy? It just costs nothing to go through it. Like, they wouldn't let you farm this, right? No. Hey, we can do one last puzzle. Wait. Actually saved? Unironically saved? Wow, this was actually the solution. I can't tell. I actually can't tell if I cannot tell from what I've done so far if like it feels like I'm throwing every time I don't like explore like the side paths on the first room, right? I can't tell if this is just confirmation bias or not, but it feels like I'm throwing. Shit, man, I don't fucking know. Surely not a dead end. Not a dead end. Actually, pretty good value, this. Apparently I need it because I wasted all these steps going back just to get the one key card. Surely blue magnet and red magnet don't mean something here. The rumpus room? Let's fucking go.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming...
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. You didn't need to tell me that part.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
Anka.
A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Good voice acting.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Good talk. Thanks, buddy. You can always count on the great Alzara. Lockpick. Damn, epic gothic remake reference. Any knowers? Okay, this one's a dead end, unfortunately. I think I have to do this one. I have to gamble, or I can reroll actually. Um, they're both new rooms. Yep, sure is a gymnasium, alright. Oh, where's my progress rooms, damn it. How could you do this to me? I have to gamble. Always gamble. Damn it. Well, okay. Yeah, see, right? So the way I'm looking at it, right, is like, and maybe this is completely wrong, right? But essentially, I passed up on these early on to like try to get progress. But I think that if this were a better run, right, that something like, maybe the hallway would have been, like, it would have lined up so that some of these dead end rooms that I just never got a chance to populate would have been these, and then I would have had more of the other one. Right? I think that's how it would have worked out in an ideal situation. Kind of a crazy run if you think about it, right? Getting walking all the way back and finding progress randomly. I was expecting to find a key card randomly. So new rooms. And we have a lockpick code checked. I have no idea what the best item to code check is. Lockpick I haven't seen yet. I've seen the other ones multiple times, I think. Hey, interesting game. Interesting game. Sorry. I kinda wish that there was more evidence of progress that I've made. That'd be like my biggest complaint is that, what I want in these big open puzzle boxy type games the most is to be like, okay, well, today I'm going to boot up the game and I'm going to like figure out this one or two things. And as long as the game provides that in some fashion, I'll be happy. But for now, the only progress I made is I have a bunch of info I have no idea how to contextualize, and uh, I have like two upgrade discs, right? So I'm just gonna trust the process for now, and we will see how it plays out later. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. And we will pick this back up on Thursday. A lot of notes. Till then, take care, have a good one, and always remember Mitesh puzzles.